Hi everybody, it's me Tess at Tess Loves This Yarn. And y'all, this is take 2 of Let's Talk Cotton. Now, I just watched it, really you're supposed to watch them before you upload them in case you make like some huge big error or something. Then you can take it down and refilm it, or if you're someone who edits your videos, you can edit them, okay? So I was just watching it. It's 30 minutes long. And it seems like I kind of went on and on and on and on and on. I mean, my head was spinning, right? So I thought, let me do the condensed Let's Talk Cotton version. And I'll pop that up and we'll see if I can get away with cutting it down to about 15 minutes. And then that might be better for a lot of you because I know a lot of you work or, you're busy with your kids or grandkids. And, you got things to do, right? So Tess going on and on and on and on is not in your priority, right? So, yeah. So, I'm going to talk cotton. And I'm going to tell you what my favorite cottons are and what I use them for, okay? So, I'm going to start out with a cotton that Holbeum, which is a Turkish company in Turkey. Holbeum carries spaghetti yarn right here. And this yarn is a bulky 5 yarn. It's a bulky 5 and it's 80% cotton and 20% polyester. And there's 180 meters of yarn in here, which I'm going to say is going to be closer to about 190 yards, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Now, don't plan a project based on that, because I could be wrong. Yeah. So, we're not a metric company. We're a country. We're an imperial measurement country. That's it. So, yeah, we never really learned metrics here, especially me, because I'm 57. And when I was in school, no, there was no talk of metrics. So anyway, what I like the Holbeum cotton for is mostly for like home projects, like baskets and like dish mats, like those mats you lay your dishes on to dry. This is good stuff for that, especially because it's a thicker yarn. Look at that. That's like a number 5. But this cotton holds up extremely well, and it doesn't shrink very much at all. And I think it's because it's 20% polyester. But just an example of this cotton, I'm going to show you. These are the kind of baskets I make. This is a basket I made right here. See that? It's a nice little basket. And what I do, I put a little ball of yarn in there. And these are my yarn bowls. Instead of those big expensive wooden bowls that you buy at the store for like $30. I mean, what's up with that? $30? Woo! Yeah, I'll make my own, thank you so much. And it works like a charm. I love it. So I have this little one for these little peaches and cream stripy balls of yarn. Because what I like stripy for, I'm going to tell you this, is I like stripy for washcloths, for the shower, and for the bathtub for Wonder Boy. Because this is really soft cotton and it's very good on your skin. It's real nice and soft. It's not abrasive. So that's what I like these for. Washing my face, washing the body, scrub-a-dub-a-dub. That's what I say to Wonder Boy. Scrub-a-dub-a-dub in the tub. And he just laughs. He thinks it's so funny. But yes. Now, another yarn I really, really like is Karen Cotton Cake yarn. Okay, now this is a brand new color. I just bought this, and this colorway is called Wild Blueberry. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Wild Blueberry. Yeah. So anyway, I love all of the blues and purples in this. And this is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. And that's great because this does not shrink and it's a good quality yarn and it holds up really, really well. So what I like to make out of this is wearables. And what I mean by wearables is like light summer clothing, like tank tops and t-shirt type shirts and summer shawls, those kind of things. Because you know, sometimes you go in air conditioning and you're freezing, and it's like the middle of summer and you're freezing because the place has its air conditioning up so high. So summer shawl is great for that. And that's what I like these Karen Cotton Cakes for. Oops, I got it upside down. There we go, you guys. Still upside down? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, this is 530 yards in one cake. I bought 6 of them because they were buy one, get one half off. Then I had a coupon that they mailed to me in my mailbox, and that gave me an additional 20% off. So yeah, that was a good deal. I bought 6. So I got some plans for this. So that's what I like the Karen Cotton Cakes for. Ooh, I moved the camera. I'm sorry, everybody. It's like, ooh, shaking. Okay. Now, I actually crocheted one of a little granny square out of a Karen Cotton Cake. Now that's using my G hook. See, there we go, my G hook from my Darn Yarn. Yeah, she's on Etsy, and whew, she's amazing. If you want to hear more about her, look underneath. I have a crochet hook review. Look at that. I also have a knitting needle review if you want to see that. Now, I knitted one of these too, and it was the same thing. This thread, although it says that it's a 4 weight, it's really more like a 3 weight to me. Like a nice 3 weight. You know what I mean? Not a light 3 weight, but a hefty, beefy 3 weight. Yeah. And that's the Karen Cake. Okay? Now, the next cotton I'm going to talk to you about, I'm talking about this one just because everybody's been buzzing about it lately. This is Premier's Just Cotton. You see that? Now, this is at the Dollar Tree. That's our dollar store here in America if you're from across the pond, okay? So, this is $1 US for this. And I'm going to tell you something. There are times when the saying, you get what you pay for, is very true. Now, there are times you can get a real bargain, and that saying does not really apply because I always look for a bargain. You know, seriously, I hardly ever buy anything at retail price. I always have a coupon or there's a sale going on, and I watch for them. I do. Being retired, you know, got to do those things, right? Make those pennies stretch. All right, so I crocheted that up into a little granny square, and you can see it's very kind of floppy. It's not a sturdy cotton like your sugar and cream cotton or your peaches and cream. It's very floppy. And the other thing about this It's very, when you look at the cotton, there's like a lot of fuzzies that come off of it. And what I mean by fuzzies are like right there. There's a fuzzy right there. And there's a ton of them. And as you're working with it, the yarn will split easily and the fuzzies start coming off. But you know what? I do think this yarn is fine for like practicing different stitches or patterns, especially making washcloths or dishcloths out of them. Because you know what? Then you can use it in your kitchen, and when the yarn falls apart, like it probably will, just saying, then you can just chuck it, you know? And it's 100% cotton, so it's not going to damage the earth if it goes in a landfill, right? Something to think about, y'all. So, that's this Just Cotton by Premier that people are talking about that they're getting at Dollar Tree for $1. You're gonna get what you pay for. Just saying. All right. Now the next cotton I wanted to talk about is I love this cotton, because y'all know I love this cotton, right? Now I crocheted a little square of this on my G needle, and you can tell that came out real nice, didn't it? And what I love about this, and it's stiffer than the cheaper dollar store cotton, but it's also very soft. And I love making like makeup removers out of this because it's so soft and it doesn't like scratch your skin or irritate your skin when you're trying to remove your makeup. And you know me, you know, I have sensitive skin, y'all. Yeah, comes with this coloring here. So can't be helped. So love this for, once again, just like with the stripey, I love this for washcloths or makeup remover pads. Okay, so there we have that. Now the next one I want to talk about, I like this one also for home goods. And this is Yarnspirations Bernat Handicraft Cotton. Handicrafter cotton. It's 100% cotton. And these little balls right here, I want to say they got about 100 yards on. Oh no. Ooh, I'm really off. 71 yards. But they are inexpensive. I mean, they cost more than the Dollar Tree, but I think these are only like about $2.39 or something like that. But they're a good quality. You can see that they're a good quality cotton. It reminds me a lot of let's see, peaches and cream cotton or something like that. It's a little stiffer cotton. That's it. Okay, now the other cotton that I really like a lot is Knit Picks Dishy. This is by Knit Picks, and it's their Dishy cotton, and it is 100% cotton, and it's very nice and soft. It's a worsted weight 4, and y'all, it's 190 yards. 190 yards right there. And I love this. It works up nicely. The yarn is high quality. It doesn't split, and it holds up well in the wash. And here's something I made with that. You see? Now this is the red yarn that I made, but it's still really a nice color. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. There was a text message that went across my screen because I film on my phone and I'm trying to read it, and then my mind can't hang on to two thoughts at the same time. So, yeah. So anyway, I made this out of red dishy. This, of course, is pink dishy. Same yarn, different color. And I really like it. And it's a nice soft cotton too. And actually, this cotton, you can make a wearable, just like with the Caron cake. Yeah. And at 190 yards in here, it's not too bad. And I think these are $3.99 a piece for these. So not bad. Okay. And now that leads us to the last cotton I want to talk about. And then I have a question for y'all. Okay? And we're at 15 minutes already, so I'm going to go fast. Okay. The last yarn I want to talk about is my really favorite yarn for most things, not wearables, but everything else, is Sugar and Cream by Lily. Lily's Sugar and Cream, okay? Now, this is 100% cotton, and it's 143 yards if you get like the ombre or the stripes. But if you get a solid in the Sugar and Cream, you get a whole lot more. You get 200 yards, okay? So, I want to show you these right here. If you can, do I got them all together? Yeah. It's kind of hard to see because I can't hold them all right. There we go, like that. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm showing you these is because I was looking for a cotton blanket for me and Superman for our king size bed. And for anything that was good quality and kind of on the heavier side, it was like $80. I was like, $80 just for a little cotton blanket. I thought for $80, I'll make my own cotton blanket. And I'll love it because I made it with my own little hands. And someday I would give it to my kids. Because you know what? I'm sure it'll still be around. Because Lily's Sugar and Cream is a really, it's a high quality cotton. Now, these balls are $3.99 at Joann's, and they're the supersized balls. But they go on sale a lot, and I got a bunch of these for like $2 a piece. And that's really a good deal. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm making granny squares. See? I'm making granny squares, and I'm going to put these together and make a cotton blanket for me and Superman. And these are the colors I'm going to use because these two colors are both in this. And this colorway is called Hippie. And I love that because, you know, I'm a hippie at heart, right? Yes, I am. Okay, so what my question is, I'm going to make a whole ton of these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all together and I'm going to make a king-size blanket, okay? But my question is, how do y'all think I should join these? Should I do a join as you go? Or should I wait and do a crochet join in between, you know, using like a white cotton? Or what do y'all think? Give me your advice, because y'all have great advice. And you know, when I need good advice, I ask the experts. And that's all of you out there, because you all do this. You all yarn. Whether it's crochet or knitting, y'all yarn. And right now, I'm talking to you crocheters out there. How would you join these little squares? And these are mini squares. They're about 3 by 3, because I only did 3 rounds. 1, 2, and 3. And I like it that way, because I can do them up real fast. And you know, if I have a doctor's appointment or something, all I have to do is bring this and one of my hooks And I can just sit there and make some squares without having to bring a big old blanket or anything else. But what I need is help on how I should join the squares, because there's a ton of ways. There's like so many ways to join granny squares. I mean, really. Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking maybe join as you go won't be for me, because then I'd have to bring the big old blanket with me everywhere. And that's just not going to work out, y'all. That's not how I roll. I can't be carrying a ton of stuff with my big old purse and my cane. Just doesn't work out. So everybody, give me your vote. How do you think I should join these pretty little squares to make my cotton blanket? Okay? Yeah, let me know, everybody. And hey, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all tremendously. And I'm just going to say, Coco, honey, I got your beautiful stitch marker. And for all of you who don't know this, I collect stitch markers. I do. I collect them. I love them. And I use them. And I use them because basically I'm lazy. And you know, when you use stitch markers, see my name's on there. Look at that. Tess. And when you use stitch markers, you can just stitch and stitch and stitch, and you can be watching TV and not paying a whole lot of attention, and you don't have to count because you got the stitch marker in. And then when you feel the stitch marker, when you get to that stitch and you feel it, you know you got to do something different. So in knitting, it's usually between you knit, 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 or you purl, purl, purl. And that's where I use them in knitting. But in crochet, I use them to let me know when I need to change up a stitch, or to let me know like where I need to put a treble or a double if I'm doing a certain kind of diagram pattern or something. It's, you know, one of these days I'll do a video on that and I'll explain it better. But I love stitch markers. And thank you, dear Coco, for this beautiful stitch marker and for your sweet little card, because it came just at the right time and it really cheered me up. And Lisa at Ladybird Loves, thank you for cheering me up too. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I love you guys. So, as always, be kind and be safe out there in the world, no matter where you are. Okay? See you soon. Bye. Mwah.